As a result of the leadership role played by Assistant Inspector General of Police AIG Moshood in ensuring that justice prevails in the brutal killing of two sons of Ajiran community in Lagos State, officials of the Center for Human and Socio-Economic Rights visited the Zone 2 Command Headquarters to honor him for the leadership role he played in ensuring that family members of the victims get justice.
You deserve this because a commissioner of police received letter publicly and denied knowledge of this case. But you received letter in a closed door through the IG memo, and you act swiftly and get results. One of the most celebrated cases currently in the state, that's the case of Ajiran killing. It started sometimes in April 18, 2023, when one Mr. Sheriff Shola was murdered. The Ojomu family and some residents visit our office to complain. Initially, we started with them on the issue of land grab, where a Nigerian man, American returnee, decided to reside in Nigeria, move back home. He bought a land at Ajiran, only for these elements and his people to sold the land. We dragged this issue to the Lagos State House of Assembly. Along the line, Sheriff was murdered. When Sheriff was murdered, it became a tough issue in the community, and even some of us who is leading the advocacy. We thank God today that because of consistency and lack of compromise, we achieve a good result based on the fact that AIG Moshood stood his ground as a commissioner of police.
Gentlemen of the press, my colleagues, senior officers from Zone 2 headquarters, and our august visitors, thank you so much for coming. We deeply appreciate everything that you have been doing for the sake of humanity, especially for your Center for Human and Socio-Economic Rights, CHSR. And profoundly we thank you for today's event, to have find time to come around, not only coming around to present this letter of commendation on professional conduct and request for continued oversight over Ajiran murder incident. I think there are two subjects locking one on the heading we are commended. So, and I want to assure you that on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Olatunji Riwan Disu, PSC, Nigerian Police Medal, accepted this letter of commendation. And I'm going to promptly transmit same forward to the attention, the knowledge, and for further action of the Inspector General of Police, because he played a very crucial role, major role, in fact, in ensuring that justice is done to all cases that are reported to the police, including those that were not reported before and people are now coming up to report to us. It doesn't matter when it happened and how it happens. We so much believe, and we are seeing the work in progress under the leadership of the present Inspector General of Police, IGP Olatunji Riwan Disu, PSC Daga, Nigerian Police Medal, that people are having more confidence in the police force. So on this very matter that you have given us commendation, the first murder occurred in 2023, while the second one occurred in 2024. The perpetrator have been in court now. The two principal suspects that have been arrested before already charged to court. The last principal suspect, who was recently arrested in person of Tajuddin Ahmed Akobi, has only been arraigned in court along with the other suspect. So I don't want to go into detail of this so that I don't run contrary to the provisions of the law in the country. But I want to say that the matter was reopened because people keep wondering, and even for him too, that it's been looked for at that point in time, because he has case to answer. For every offences, resolutions of crime, more than 60 to 70% lies at the scene of crime. More evidences start emerging after the commission of crime in 2023 and 2024, linking Tajuddin Ahmed Akabi to the crime. And that is why I did not waste time. When the report of the investigation was submitted to my office, I promptly granted a press conference where he was declared wanted in connection with the two gruesome murder of those two prominent people of Ajiran. Whether somebody is prominent or not, every Nigerian is protected under the law of the land. So we go swiftly into investigation, and we did all we should do in conjunction with members of the Interpol are there. And Interpol are very active across the world. We should know that if you commit offense anywhere, it's just a matter of minutes or hours or days or at most months before the long arm of the law will catch us up with you. You try all you could to obliterate and to cause setback to the investigation, but we stood our ground as a police force. It's not a personal thing, because everybody keep on referring to me when people come around that for me to have stood my ground on that matter. I said no, it is the police force that stood their ground. I am just an individual in everything that I do, but as a police officer, I have to ensure that every case under my purview is properly investigated. So, and that is why, after transmitting this to the Inspector General of Police, I equally plead with the Inspector General of Police to also commended all the officers and men that work with me in resolving this matter, in ensuring that this suspect is brought to justice. Not only for this case, these two cases, but to serve a deterrence to others, to know that you don't just do that in this country that have law and order, and this country that have protections that we are to be given to every Nigerian. We will not allow that to take place. So to draw back is to let you know that it's not about me, it's about the Nigerian police force. And for people of Nigeria to know that there's more efficiency under the current Inspector General of Police, IGP Rewan Disu, in ensuring that all matters that are of crime are resolved promptly. We are not only doing that, quite a number of other serious cases while I was Commissioner of Police in Lagos State were resolved, and quite a number of suspects that are hitherto untouchable are now in prison custody. If you take your minds back, you recall that there's a Olori machine that was arrested. My team recovered 9 AK-47 rifles from his possession, and he said 5 belonged to him, but he inherited 4. So he's in prison custody. Desta is boasting around and he's going to get out of it. And you are quite aware of the Sangros incident also, Samelon, that become a terror to the entire community and kill and deal with people at will. I did my best equally to put him behind bar. So the court processes is still ongoing in those cases. Just to mention just a few. So we will not stop at that. When I say we, the Nigerian police force, we will not stop only at that. We ensure that all the unresolved cases that have been on ground, we ensure that we resolve them so that the family can have justice, especially in cases where they've lost their loved one. But for other offenses that have been committed, then we will still go on to ensure that we wrap up investigation and we leave no stone unturned in ensuring that there's resolution to those crimes.